Well, hello, people. Now here I am with my comments about the round three of the 2011 United States. Did I say round three? Round two of the United States Open Championship. It could easily be round three because McIlroy got to 13 under par today and set a new record. No one has ever even got to 13 under par. Few people have ever got to double digits under par in United States Open. Of course, Gil Morgan, Tiger Woods, Ricky Barnes. I mean, some legends of the game, some not so legends of the game. But McIlroy gets to 13 under after he birdies 17, and then he double bogeys 18. Obviously, after hitting it left into the lake. But a classic, an instant classic performance here today. He follows up the 65 on day one with a 66 of his own on day two, and included in a hole out at 8 from 114 yards. A beautiful shot. Uh, so, I mean, his closest pursuer, of course, is Young Eun Yang of South Korea, of course, the 2009 PGA champion at Hazeltine. Of course, he took down Tiger. He was 2 back today. He was 6 back, though, after round 2 in that tournament. He stands 6 back today after round 2 of this 2011 United States Open. If anyone could take him down, possibly, it could be Young Eun Yang. And then there's a large pack of players at a at 2 under. You've got your Sergio Garcia. I mean, it's really great to see him playing well. Of course, he's still has not won a major championship, uh, as I mentioned yesterday. Um, you have some other players up there. Of course, Matt Kuchar is also at 2 under. That name sticks out to me of all the other out of all the others that are at 200 because I mean I think the man can give it a run. I mean he's a great player, and he's about due for a great thing to happen to him. I really believe that he could give this thing a run. If he were to shoot, 3 or 4 under par tomorrow, get it to maybe 5 or 6 under par. I mean, I think he'd be within shooting distance of McIlroy, shouting distance, whatever you have it. Basically, what I think's got to happen is I think McIlroy, for any of these other guys to win, except Yang could conceivably catch him if McIlroy stayed at even or maybe 1 under. I mean, for any of these other guys to catch him, I think McIlroy's got to be, at least 4, maybe 5 over par, and I think he probably could be. And I don't think that's crashing and burning at all. Crashing and burning would be shooting an 80 tomorrow. And I don't see that happening. Shooting 3 over tomorrow is not going to be crashing and burning, okay? Let me just make that clear. All right. It's going to be pretty hard. I'm sure it's going to be pretty windy. The greens are going to be, maybe if they dry out a little bit. I mean, the course has been playing. I mean, you could imagine how bad this could be, right? I mean, there's been some rain. It's softened the course up. I mean, if this was playing as they had hypothesized, this would be an absolute bloodbath right now. So I mean, right now as it stands, there's 13 players under par still. There's still some people that can go to sleep at night without the nightmares and things that are known to accompany these events. But we've still got 2 more days for that type of tragedy to creep in, and it probably indubitably will. I mean, it's one of those things that's as sure as anything to happen. Okay. So Mickelson, how people want to know how he fared today. Okay, he shot a 69. It got him to 1 over par, which is 12 shots off the pace, but then it's only 3 shots out of a tie for third. So I mean, he's in a tie for 26th position right now. He's in pretty good shape. A few other players that I had mentioned that were at the top 5 in the world had some good days. Luke Donald did. Steve Stricker shot a couple under par. Lee Westwood got it back to 1 over. So they're getting it back. They've got a little ground back, just an itty bit. Okay, not a whole lot. Not anything to, raise your eyebrow and say, hey, back in the open. Just nothing like that. I mean, I still think this is a two-man sack race right now between Yang and McIlroy. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's just a question of who wants it the most. And, does Yang want his second title, or does McIlroy completely trump the field? I mean, I think you got to look at the 15-shot margin and say, That's the record. Yeah, hello, move aside, Tiger. I think I can get to 16 shots. Right now, he's only got a 6-shot lead, but if Yang collapses, some of the other people collapses, he has another performance like he did the first 2 days of that, probably will happen. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We know the history. We know McElroy has a tendency to hook it left. We know all of that. Now, I don't want people to remind me of that. I've seen it. I've seen the 80 at Masters. I've seen the 80 at the St. Andrews. I watched every shot of each one of those rounds. McElroy, if he gets it out of his head, he will be fine. He has got to have a game plan. I think the game plan has got to be no worse than 3 over. Do not compound the mistakes. If you're gonna make a mistake, make a bogey. If you're gonna make a mistake, you have to limit it to a bogey. No doubles, no triples, no hitting it into log cabins or whatever he did at the Masters. None of that. Okay, so he's got to limit the damage. He's got to think no worse than 74. If I am going to make a mistake, I'm going to make these guys come up and catch me. Okay? I don't have to have a great round of golf to still be in a commanding position come Sunday. Okay, so those were my thoughts. I'd still like some feedback. I like my prediction thus far. Of course, it's only 2 rounds. If this was after 3 rounds, I mean, it would definitely be a two-man race. No doubt about that. But because McElroy could still shoot, a bad round tomorrow. It's technically not. I mean, you guys, you remember anything can happen. I mean, Tiger, he carried 2 balls into the final round at the 2000 U.S. Open with that lead. One ball went to the lake. The other, his caddy never told him, was his last ball and that he would have been disqualified had he hit it into the lake. Thank goodness history was not for that one. And Tiger went on to win by 15 shots there. But things do happen. It is golf. Remember Dustin Johnson 2-shot penalty that cost him a playoff last year at the PGA. So I'm just saying anything can happen. Bizarre things happen. 80s happen. All right. So with that said, I like McElroy. I like Yang. I like Kuchar. Um, Mickelson has to shoot about a 64 or 65 tomorrow to have a legit, well, not even legit, an outside chance to win, unless McElroy self-destructs again, like Duke Nukem. Okay, that's about the only chance he's got. So it'll be interesting to see how how he handles himself these last 2 days. And with that said, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to see you. Those are my round 2 thoughts after this round 2. And I'm going to see you tomorrow. I thanks everyone for your patience and your following. I appreciate it so much that I actually have fans. It's incredible that I'm actually developed this relationship with you and that I'm getting this feedback, and I appreciate it very much. Thank you.